Let me help you, says Kitty. Okay. Let's see here. Well, sound check sounds good. Played with my alt a little this morning. Seems like it worked pretty well. Hopefully, we won't have to deal with the stuff being very uncooperative this morning, like it usually is in the very first morning, but we'll see. Okay, Peter. Kitty's helping. He's sleeping. He's sleeping so much. Okay. I gotta get 6 of these things. Already got one. No camera, sorry. Okay, a few more. This dreaming seems to be very effective. This gradually restores MP, but it seems to be pretty drastic. Need one more and then I'm good on this. Okay. Meow, says Kitty. Now Smokey wishes I had a camera. It can barely handle what I'm doing with it as it is, so it's probably just as well. Kazuna? Looks like a sandworm over there. I forgot I have a little Colonel Sanders with me. Oh, I gods, I'm sorry. Oh, not to you. I'm sorry I failed miserably. Uktana gave me this mission himself, and he's sure to be the next Un in the tribe, but I've dishonored the name of the U. I could crop my tail as a penance, but I have to redeem myself. I just need to do something different. Again. Oh, I'm trying so hard. We've got worm sign. Alright, 14. We've successfully defeated the sandworm. Awesome sauce. Oh man. It's quite a journey over there. Good thing it's nighttime. Hopefully they got a chocobo porter down here. Well met, adventurer. A package. Come from the Minotaur Malm, have you? Thank you most kindly. The Malm's a pokey kind of place. Small as the dickens, and all manner of isolated to boot. Makes it tough to get up here and give Rezaru the custom he's due. Right shame about the news decision. A store in the Springs would have been a kindness. This is just a crying shame, and the worst part is there's no changing that old Matok's mind. Mostly on the county doesn't have one. Oh crap, clicking too much. Now that sounds grand, but it is. Most of the time I usually spend mothering this equipment. But most of my time is actually spent mothering this equipment on account of the sand getting in the worst of places. The damn stuff's everywhere. Which brings me to you, naturally. Your showing up is a godsend. And who am I to refuse the gods? Could you remove the 3 piles of sand right over there? Be as careful as you go about it, though. Some smoke bombs have buried into them, and they're none too friendly. Sand dunes and dispatch the smoke bombs. Did my dude, like, take his clothes off? I may need to change it. I'm not so interested in Colonel Sanders' underwear. What's up, Moogoy? That was wonderful, adventurer. Those piles are growing larger by the day, and I can't tell you how little I wanted to clean them up myself. But speaking of things I have no interest in doing, I'm sure you've noticed by now the glut of smoke bombs surrounding the site. Well, they're not here by chance. They're on account of the equipment. The machines run bloody hot, and the heat draws the bombs in.
And every time that happens, we need to shut everything down or else risk them exploding with a lot of us. I would appreciate if you'd take care of at least 4 of the pesky devils.
Aye. I beat one more. Put the arrow do damage to him as he's asleep. These guys would come and help, but whatever. No, this is your mission. Take care of your own self. Okay. Man, I'm so used to clicking through on my alt. I didn't read what she said. Alright. Get our stuff. Alright. Dawn is approaching. And so are the sandworms. We got worm sign. Oh no. To the sand walk. Anyway.
The Yazid Bobs, have you fetched them? My appreciations, adventurer. You may be surprised by what targets these find. Note what I see. Note what you see of Forgotten Springs this day. The old ways are going, and as quickly as the arrows do fly. Took it hard, did she? She should. She's bringing up the rear of this crop of novices. If there were a game of Ifrit take the hindmost, she'd be on fire right about now. The reckless have always taken the hard way. They fail until they succeed, or get themselves killed. To tell you the truth, I was exactly like her once, down to the earnestness.
Reserved Takta would have you light a fire within a struggling novice Uxada.
That's a familiar scent. I like the way you handled yourself last time. Would you be my helping hand in the desert once more? You remember Ukzuna, don't you? I have her where she needs to be, out hunting Umilja. In the eastern Sagoli Desert, humble, petulant, and no idea how to gather her wits and her skills. The kindling is laid, all you need is a spark. Now go east and dispatch 3 Umilja before Uxok's eyes. Harden that heart of hers, so weighed down already with shame and pique, and then with a deft psyche, strike upon that flint. Psyche?
Ulutalo would confide in you about her troubles. Have I got a job for you, adventurer? You'll be positively perfect. You can look dangerous, can't you? My sisters and I like to bathe here after the hunt, but lately there have been oglers about. They leapt out of the water to chase them off, but that seems only to swell their ranks. Could you chase them down and show them how furious I am?
What? I said I liked the trees, too. It's not that I'm the only one here, but I'm only here for the girls.
I don't know what he said. Trying to click through the what's it.
That's what I call nimble. Whoa there, I'll never peep. I swear by the 12 gods, I'll see the look of fury and nightmares.
That dude's painting them. What the crap?
Uh-oh. No need to get angry, lad. I was just measuring these, trees. Yes, the trees. Rather odd looking, huh? Only doing my bit for science. Concentrating, Carl. Right, I'm sorry, sir. No need to get angry now. I have a problem, alright? I was working it out with my mummy, and,
I don't know where any more oglers could be. Aha! The laboring lad. Oh dear. What is he laboring? You know what? Never mind.
Boy, you got nothing against a working man taking a break in the heat, do you? course you don't. But speaking of heat, take a gander just over there, eh? Oh, you can't say I meant to offend you, sir. Well, I'll be going.
They're gone, ladies. They're gone, ladies. That's the right voice. Oh, marvelous. Not an ogler in sight. You have my gratitude, adventurer. Though, having a good look at you, I suppose I wouldn't mind if you stole a peek now and then. Yeah, I'm off. Alright. Off we go, this a ways. Knowing there's an equip the best button makes me so happy. Maybe I don't want to join your fate, huh? Think about that. Fate complete. Devastator, huh? What a Devastator in the ring. You're gonna do great, psych! Adventurer, I bore witness to your deeds. You were amazing. I felt as though I were in a daze, but now I'm fully aroused. I shall need time to consider your actions this day. Farewell. Alright. Well, these are some very unfortunate worms, aren't they? Is there a way to take off the quick menu? We're fine.
Well done and thank you, adventurer, but I'm afraid someone has wrecked our effort. That double-dyed fool Ukara saw fit to give her another of his lectures as soon as she rode back in. Oh, that man is such a fool. I love you. His scolding ways have cost us more novices than the desert and the beastmen combined. Uktara had little love for anyone but himself.
Hey, Gamer Red, how you doing? Welcome. Just needed a break from Tectonica? Fair enough, man. Stay as long as you'd like.
Ah, so it's you. Been working together with Uktara and his schemes, I've heard. I suppose I can hardly expect an adventurer to be loyal. But I can expect you to stay out of Utribe affairs, especially when they concern the training of our young rangers. The fact that Kazana has been naught but a disgrace to us is no excuse for your interferences, no matter what Uktara may believe. Further nonce, I've dispatched her to the Minotaur Mom, that she might reflect on her many flaws in solitude. But that would accomplish nothing by itself. This problem must be fixed at the source, Otaka's foolish methods. Since you've gotten so close to the man, mayhap you'd be so kind as to tell him to refrain from corrupting other impressionable novices?
Playing this game since day one of the 1.0 days. Wow. So you are the veteran of veterans. I'm just recent to it, obviously, with the Sprout. And I had avoided this because I had been recommended, feels like all of the MMORPGs at one time or another, and I've hated all of them, except this one. This is such a good one.
What's all this? Utaka expects you to stay away from teaching your young ones. His foolish notions truly know no bounds. A true instructor does more than simply criticize his students when they fail. I continue to worry about Uzaka fares following the repeated rebukes she has received from that onion-eyed troll. Who knows what damage he's wrought. Please, adventurer, seek her out so we might determine her mental state.
Being a legacy player, got my game in the credits, and my game sub is permanently reduced. Nice. Well, I mean, you should be if you've been there since 1.0. 1.0 was famously ill-received. So, yeah, congrats there, Gamer Red. Well earned, for sure. Man, that's into the thousands of dollars. Oh, jeez. It's good to see you again. This is a free trial. Did I buy? I bought it. What's that? You're wondering how I'm doing. Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry yourself on my account. I have everything I need. Mostly. There is one thing you could do for me. I need 3 anglers, alive but enfeebled. I believe I believe that when sufficiently weakened, they can be caught with these simple sacks. Would you do me this favor? Sure thing, fam. Yep, I went ahead and bought it. Bought the latest expansion when it was on sale on Steam. I'm guessing it's going to come down in price when the new expansion's released. I think there's a new expansion coming soon. Can't afford the full subscription like constantly, but this is a very fun game, and I will definitely be spending some money on this long term around Christmas. Whew. All right, let's weaken this bad boy. Put him in the jar. Well, it is a fantastic game. All accounts are that it only gets better with time. Got him. And so, like with each new expansion, it's better. Boost max level to 100. Majorly upgrade the graphics engine as well as whatever else it adds. Very nice. But yeah, I'm someone who is the target audience. Like, I have played most of the Final Fantasies at some point. I appreciate the Final Fantasy games that I don't like, and I like a lot of them. The rhythm Final Fantasy game as well. Yeah, my favorite Final Fantasy game is Final Fantasy Tactics, which probably shouldn't count, but there you go. What are you gonna do? Okay, picked up all 3. Favorite is Final Fantasy Tactics. Second favorite is Final Fantasy XII. Part of why I was willing to give this a chance was that I heard that Matsuno worked on one of the expansions of this game. Still got 2 copies of Tactics unsealed for the PlayStation. Oh, man. I've bought several versions of Tactics over the years. I actually like War of the Lions. I know most people don't. I prefer that translation. 3 copies of it, 1 to open, others just for in case. Yeah. One of those is a misprint? Nice. Could you catch 3 anglers in a sack? I'd appreciate it. Oh, those should do nicely. I switched to archery, you see, and I thought that anglers might might make perfect practice targets. It's interesting. I wouldn't have dreamed of picking up the bow before, but some things became clear to me after that Amoja hunt. When I returned from it and spoke with Ukagba, he suggested I might be more suited at fighting at range. 'Twas he who showed me how to shoot. He even gave me these arrows. The heads are of Yarzen barb. I'm fortunate to have both Ukaba and Uktala walking over me. We are a tribe, and what I take from others I wish to give back some day. That is what I train for now, not to win praise or escape rebuke. Different though they may be, both either Utaka or Ukaba would make a worthy Newton. Don't think I've grown too wise, though. Believe me, I've still got a thrill and a half from putting arrows through these slimy monstrosities. Final Fantasy Tactics. Very nice. Yep, my first Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy VII, which of course was a big gateway one for a lot of folks. Went back and played 1 most of the way through completion, 4 all the way to completion, 6 all the way to completion. And then 8 to completion, 9 to completion, 7 to completion, obviously. 9 not all the way to completion. 9 I couldn't stand 9, to be honest. I don't know what's wrong with me. Played 10 to completion, 10-2 to completion, 13 to completion, bless me, 12 for completion. Big Final Fantasy fan. And so this is totally something I would like, and I'm just like, yeah, nope. I'm not interested in World of Warcraft Final Fantasy style, because I did not care for World of Warcraft, or Ultima Online, or EverQuest, or any of the other MMORPGs they told me were great. You found Ukazu well, you say, and she's become an archer? Well, that's brilliant. I can't believe I didn't think of it myself. Those Yazenbomb arrowheads. Uzaka spent hours shaping those. Well. First was Final Fantasy 1 for the NES. This game don't truly get good until you beat the base game. That's what I've been told. I hate to admit it, but he is a better man than I gave him credit for. Still, he shall receive no quarter from me. I intend to lead this tribe, and it will be all the easier to beat him bloody if I keep my dislike for him intact. Alright, well, you guys fight it out. I ain't here for your internal tribe politics. Alright. Limsa Lamonsa. But yeah, I've been told that after the base game, the game begins to get good. And each one gets better. That's what I've been told. Each expansion. Okay, let's see here. Let's go. I am still kind of figuring stuff out. Even got one of my Steam friends hooked on this, and he said he will never touch an MMORPG, yet he's been playing it for about 4 months. Yeah, I hate MMORPGs. This one doesn't feel like an MMORPG, which is why I like it. Okay. It'll be cheaper to come back here now. Back this way. Yeah, somebody who came on earlier was chatting with me, was like, yeah, that's what us MMORPG fans do. We proselytize. Class in this lets me shoot myself to drop my HP down to 1 for 10 seconds of immortality. Yeah, I've been told of that. I've been told that there is a self-harm class. Storm Scepter. Let me really quickly take off this robe because it's quite warm. I'll be right back. But yes, I've also been told the proper way is to just rush through the main plot and then get to the good stuff afterwards. I've not been doing that because I'm a lore fiend, and so I'm just going to take this as long as possible. And it is cross-play, and that is really nice. And if I had my druthers, I'd be playing this on the PlayStation 5, but, well, it's so expensive on the PlayStation. Like, on Steam, this was $30 for like everything, and on the PlayStation, you're paying full price for the game and all of the extensions, and it's like, wow, who wants to just like drop $200 on a game, you know? I want to spend $200 on this over time, but you know, it's you don't want to take that hit all at once, especially since you're gonna have to be paying monthly. You want to do main story quest, class quest, and anything with a plus in the quest logo. Very nice. Well, I've been doing like everything. I've been doing everything, with the exception of the frickin' fates. But yeah, I've been doing everything else. The complete is $30 on the PlayStation currently. When I looked earlier, it was a lot of money. You'd attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Let's go to the stateroom. It's on sale till 8/17. Well, I've already bought it on this. I may come back and do that later.
So much for our alliance.
Okay.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
PlayStation Plus
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay.
It's the right free destination. Oh, okay.
In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
I might look into that.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
Real Gale Saver, like level warping cost me 1645 per warp. Right.
The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
Yeah, my guy's definitely joining the Nature Clan.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Inventory interface recommend open all. Yeah.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom, much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Recommend opening them all for the inventory interface so we can see all 4 at once. I am trying to like actually role play this. I think my bunny would pick the nature folk.
Those fishback
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us, one bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port.
One ring to rule them all.
We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against